Nutty Sports Gamer here with another episode of the 40-Year Sim. We are doing highlights from December to All-Star Break 2015. We'll be going right up to the All-Star Break, and of course the next episode will be the All-Star Weekend. But we're doing mostly highlights, top teams in the East and the West. Right now we're looking at Lakers, Suns, Phoenix down by 1. And we have Harrison Barnes with a dunk as Villanueva falls over. How about a 3 by Kobe Bryant to make it a 96-94 game? 3:15 left. Harrison Barnes with the teardrop tying things. And now we have Chris Paul at the wing. Throws up the layup to Dwight Howard. And now the Lakers are up by 4. Goran Dragic. Haven't really seen the Suns all that often these days, but here he is getting his ball stolen. Chris Paul with the layup, and now we got a 6-point lead. Lakers. How about a missed 3-point attempt for LA? The Suns, can they get something going here? There's 30 seconds left to go. They need to make a shot quick. Otto Porter making a 3. There you go. But it's 104-99 now after some free throws. Can the Suns keep it up? Can they keep putting the pressure on the Lakers? No, that three-pointer is no good. And it's 106-99. That's the final score. Dragic was the leading scorer for the Suns in the loss. And we are just rolling along, trying to see as many games as we can, trying to really get a nice feel for the league right now. As Nerlens Noel makes a basket for Washington. 91-88 is the score. Less than a minute left to go, and Kyrie Irving has the ball. He's going to pull up for the jumper. Miss, but Anthony Davis is right there for the basket. 47 seconds left to go, and the Heat are down by 3 now. Actually, 36 seconds left to go now. And we got Kyrie Irving. Missing. Rebound. Noel. The Washington Wizards get fouled there, and this game is over. 99-92. I had some surprise in my voice because the Wizards took care of business. They're not quite sure what to make of the Wizards. Still, they're kind of in a they got a weird thing going on over there. But now we're looking at Cleveland versus Chicago. Brandon Roy dunking it for Cleveland. You know, I think it's fun to have like this kind of new look Cavaliers team with LeBron. Is Dwayne Wade of the Bulls misses a jumper. And now we have the layup by Brandon Roy. 7-point lead for the Cavaliers. How about Ricky Rubio making the shot there? Making it a 2-possession game. LeBron James going to step back and sink the 3. That was from downtown over Evan Fournier. Now we got a 3 by Ricky Rubio. So the Bulls trying to stay in it. Tim Duncan with the slam. Back to a 7-point game. Remember last video, the Bulls were able to beat the Cavaliers, but LeBron making that basket. And so this time around, the Cavaliers were able to hold strong. 120-107 on the road. LeBron, brilliant as always. And yeah, I mean, Cavaliers got it done that time. So do they really need Dwayne Wade? Well, let's watch Dwayne Wade now against the Raptors. Carlos Arroyo making a layup for Chicago. Now we have DeMarcus Cousins with the jump shot off glass. Arroyo again. I don't know why we're seeing him, but I guess the actual point guard is fouled down. We got a layup for Chicago. I think, oh yeah, Ricky Rubio would be the actual point guard. I guess he's fouled out. J.R. Smith with a long 2 there to make it a 1-point game. Now we have Dwayne Wade pulling up for the jumper, sinking it, and it's a 3-point game. Now here's Wade, top of the key, guarded by James Harden. The screen, the pull-up jumper, no good, but we got a dunk there by Greg Oden, and the Bulls will take care of the Raptors, 106-100 final score, but I still believe in the Raptors. How about the Rockets versus the Kings? Rockets got a kind of a weird team. Al Jefferson making a basket there. They got a team full of like veterans with big contracts. that expire after next year. So they're kind of, I don't know. They're a team with aging veterans. They took on a bunch of contracts to kickstart a rebuild. They also have Lance Stevenson. It's just kind of weird in Houston right now, but that's just how it goes sometimes. Roy Hibbert with a basket, 94-91. The Kings are actually pretty decent this season, so I wanted to see a bit more Kings to see what they're all about. We got a basket there, but I think that's Jordan Hill. 96-91 now is the score, and we have Hibbert to I'm not even sure. 3-pointer. I think that's no. I thought that was is that Leandro Barbosa? Maybe Barbosa, but I'm not actually sure. Man, all right. Eric Bledsoe, I think, had a layup there. Missed 3. KCP with the rebound. Bledsoe with the dunk. And this was the dunk that we saw at the beginning of the video. And now here we have Jameer Nelson dribbling the ball. The pass to Jermaine O'Neal. He's still in the league. He makes the basket. In this league, he's probably going to be a Hall of Famer, Jermaine O'Neal, because he has quite a few All-Star appearances to his name. KCP with a dunk for the Kings. Now here's Hibbert over Jermaine O'Neal. Actually, that was a missed shot. Jermaine O'Neal with the rebound. Now the Rockets, the pass to Al Jefferson. The basket's good. 2-point game. How about Jameer Nelson, top of the key? Guarded well by Eric Bledsoe, but he gets the pass off to Jermaine O'Neal. Now here's Draymond Green. Jermaine O'Neal gets past him, so now it's tie game at 102. And we have Eric Bledsoe with the dunk. Eric Bledsoe's kind of nice. He's looking kind of nice, folks. I like it. I like seeing a guy like that emerge in the sim. You really don't know what to expect. You really don't know. 104 tie now. Less than 10 seconds left to go. Jameer Nelson hesitates. The pass to Jermaine O'Neal. He misses. And yes, this is the game that goes to overtime. A Kings-Rockets game. Okay, Lance Stevenson making a 3 for the Rockets. And now we have Jameer Nelson with the pass to Andre Karolinko. Jermaine O'Neal in the post now. Fakes out his defender that makes the layup. Draymond Green kind of getting cooked by Jermaine O'Neal a couple times now. There it is again. Here's the matchup. He wants it. He wants the match against Draymond Green. He's going to make that shot off glass. How about that? Draymond, what are you doing? Draymond's still young, of course. It's only a 2015 season. But you can't let an old dude like Jermaine O'Neal just own you in the post like that, right? It's kind of embarrassing. But here's a layup by Roy Hibbert. So the Kings are only down by 3 now. AK-47. Jermaine O'Neal again over Draymond. It's embarrassing. Roy Hibbert with a basket. But can the Kings stop Jermaine O'Neal? They can't. They can't stop him. Draymond Green is getting cooked. He's not a bad player at this point. He's like an 89 overall. He's got like a 95 perimeter defense rating. So there's really no excuse for Draymond Green. The Rockets win 123-115, and that was fun. Kind of funny. 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. Heat Pacers. There are so many awesome East matchups right now. You got Anthony Davis making a basket there, but you look on the Pacers side. You got Kawhi Leonard sinking a jumper. He has Paul Millsap on his team, Al Horford, Tony Parker, Kyle Korver. Here's Leonard again with a jumper, and of course the Heat have KD, Kyrie, and AD. So pretty sick, if you ask me. Kawhi with another basket. Kyrie with a jumper. It's 102-97. Kawhi's going to fire back. But this time he misses. Paul Millsap to Horford. He's going to miss. AD with the rebound. 5-point lead for the Pacers. But here is a basket by Kyrie. Make it a 3-point game. Still plenty of time left. We got a steal. A layup by Kyrie. 102-101. Kawhi missing the 3-point attempt. Cephalosha with the rebound. And now here's the alley-oop. to Anthony Davis, and the Heat take a 1-point lead. Remember, it was 102-97. Now it's a 1-point deficit for the Pacers. We got Kawhi helping the Pacers regain the lead. And now there's Anthony Davis with the nice little layup there. And the Heat get the lead back. Kawhi Leonard, jump shot, pure. And then we have Kyle Korver, hasn't done much in this game. Al Horford gets the pass from him and makes the shot. But the Pacers starting to take control of this game, it feels like. See if Kyrie can change that a little bit. He does make that jumper from the elbow. Shades of Otis Birdsong, remember him? From way back in the first year of the Sim. Get Kawhi making the jumper. It's crazy that we're at that point in the Sim. 6-point lead for the Pacers as you see KD with a 3. But it's back to a 5-point game. And now Kyrie with the missed shot. Valanciunas with another missed shot, and this game is over. But yeah, it's funny that you could, at this point, we could pull back from 20, 30 seasons ago and be like, man, that guy reminds me of Otis Birdsong from the 1984 season. That was part of this Sim. It's kind of wild to think of it that way. But now we're watching Bucks Cavaliers. LeBron James guarded by Luol Deng, and LeBron James gets the better of him. Now it's 98-97. How about Luol Deng with the alley-oop to Taj Gibson? And now the Bucks have a 1-point lead. This Bucks team, man, is very dangerous. But the Cavs, of course, they're no slouch themselves. Brandon Roy makes the dunk there. And now we have a missed shot. Rebound, LeBron James. Can they add on to the lead they already have? There's a dunk for LeBron. 102-99. And now we have Gilbert Arenas still around, making threes. Tying the game at 102. This is probably I'll probably make this Gilbert Arenas his last real effective season in this league. Dirk missing there. 52 seconds left. And now we have Brandon Roy with the basket. In a lot of ways, I think 2015 and 2016, these next two seasons, really going to start to push out some of the late 90s stars, early 2000s stars, and make way for the younger guys. Is definitely something that I need to do. Obviously, LeBron will stay elite. Dwayne Wade, though, even Dwayne Wade at this point was starting to decline, and Chris Bosh and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But here's the Bulls versus the Heat. Got Greg Oden with the tip in there, and now he got a missed shot for the Heat. Ricky Rubio gets a rebound. It's a 4-point lead for Chicago. They got the alley-oop to Greg Oden, who's looking kind of nice in Chicago. Liking it. Okay. Kyrie gets his shot blocked by Rubio. The Bulls are kind of taking it to the Heat right now. There's a basket by Dwayne Wade. Little does he know that in an alternate life, Dwayne Wade is probably considered the best Heat player of all time, right? He's got to be, right? And yet, here he is, playing against the Heat. I don't know. I don't have anything deep to say. Just point that out. Anthony Davis making that shot. Then we have a 3. What a wild bounce that was. And the Bulls will win this game 109-99. 109-99. Got to enunciate better. 26 points for Kyrie. 25 points for Dwayne Wade. Kyrie's looking pretty good. And we have reached January, folks. And we got the Lakers at 21-9. They're in first place. Got the Clippers 1 game back from them. The Grizzlies, though, doing pretty solid, 19-10. They got the Jazz, the Kings. But after that, a lot of teams below 500. The Suns, the Rockets, the Vipers. The Vipers are kind of in it right now, which is wild. But I think that's how much of a floor raiser Joel Embiid is. And they also have Ray Allen, who's there. Almost definitely his last year in the league. The Thunder kind of hanging around. The Pelicans, the Spurs, 12-16. Mavericks, Warriors, 5 games below 500. The Nuggets are starting to get it together a little bit. If you recall, the Nuggets were 2-12 And now there's Jokic's stats. Yeah, Jokic will eventually be the starter, but we're taking the patient route on Jokic, especially since they have Nene there. So no need to worry, no need to force things. We'll get Jokic as a starter for the Warriors. They're just not there yet. They're not ready yet. I want to build a really cool team around Jokic. I think Bradley Beal and Rondo are an ideal backcourt for Jokic. I think that's a good backcourt for him. But I think we're going to eventually need to change the rest of the pieces there. But yeah, the Nuggets were 2-12. Now they're 11-18. That's not bad. That's not bad. They're starting to get it together a little bit. But here's the East, though. You have the Bucks, the Cavs, the Heat, the Sixers, all with great records. Then you got the Pacers at 18-11, the Raptors, the Nets, the Knicks have started to get it together. You got the Bulls, the Wizards, Pistons, Magic, Wolves, Hornets, Celtics, Hawks. But yeah, those first four teams already with 20 wins. So definitely feeling like the East is doing some cool stuff right there. Steph Curry leading the league in points. It has happened. He is at that point in his career where he is just going absolutely nuts. And then you can see the rest of the scoring averages. James Harden maybe could be a little higher than that, but we'll take it. It's hard to get this fully right. So I'm just happy that Steph Curry is averaging 31 a game. I think that I take that as a win overall. Andre Drummond leading the league in rebounds. No surprise there. Russell Westbrook and assists. Another non-surprise. How about the Vipers versus the Raptors? Luckily for us, the Raptors wear red, and the Vipers wear white. So there's no issues with color with uniforms this time around. But yeah, we got a Flalo with a 3 for the Vipers, and it's 91-84. It's New Year's Day. Got a missed 3, and then a made shot by Trevor Ariza, making it a 5-point game. How about shoot? Oh, that's Amir Johnson. Amir Johnson passing it to Julian Wright, and then a Flalo for the 3. 96-86 now is the score. DeMarcus Cousins against Joel Embiid. Fun matchup here, and Cousins will miss the shot, get the rebound, then make it. So 8-point game now. A Flalo to Amir Johnson, who misses. Embiid with the dunk. 10-point game. Raptors not looking too hot. Maybe they went gambling. You know what? Damn, I didn't even think about that. As J.R. Smith made. Yeah, okay, let's think about this, all right? You got James Harden and J.R. Smith on the Raptors, and they're in Vegas. What'd you expect? All right, we can't blame them for losing this game. That's a tough. Luckily, they only have to play in Vegas once a year, because like that is just. There's no way they're gonna show up for that game. Vegas obviously wins. Now we have the Kings versus the Sixers, 79-78. We got a dunk there by, I think that's Jordan Hill. 81-78 now is the score. 6.5 left to go. And we got a dunk by Andrew Bogut. Yeah, we're seeing quite a few Kings games because they're kind of fun. They actually are getting it together. You know, I wasn't really sure if they'd be all that good, as we see a 3 there by Andre Iguodala, but I guess their defense is so good that they're scoring just enough. As you see KCP making that basket there. And Eric Bledsoe has really ascended, which I find to be fun. So yeah, we're seeing. Sorry, I think I just knocked my water bottle against the mic there. But yeah, we're seeing the Kings starting to get their act together as Bogut makes that shot. And this is a Kings team that's sustainable. You know, they did have Maggette, who's their basically their main scorer. He makes that shot, and he's 34 years old. But you know, Bledsoe is young, KCP's young, Draymond Green. Yeah, I think this team could have some sustained success. I don't know how deep or how far they can go, but as you see Maggette make that shot, Steph Curry make a 3, 90-87. But you know, Kings are hanging in there. How about a corner 3? That's good. Is that Draymond? Draymond Green making a corner 3. I'd like to see that. Steph Curry with a layup. 92-90 is the score at this point. The Sixers ahead. We got Eric Bledsoe with elbow jumper, tying the game at 92. Steph Curry gets the screen, passes it to Bogut for the layup. Now we have Steph Curry with the pass, the corner, or no, the three from the wing, no good, but Bogut with the rebound and dunk. And that should do it. So the Sixers do win, but I still think the Kings are going in the right direction, and I'm excited to see how things shape up for them for the rest of the season. Nets, Pistons, Courtney Lee passing it to Chris Bosh for the dunk. 102-101 now is the score. And we have a pass to freaking, who is that? Chris Stitch. Oh, man. Chris Stitch missing, then making that shot. I should know who that is. Come on. Now we got Darren Williams. The pass to Brandon Jennings. They're both out there. That's weird. The pass to Tristan Thompson for the basket. Now a three by, is that DeRozan? That's DeRozan. And now we got Lee to DeRozan. And DeRozan with the jumper. Really hoping DeRozan takes that extra step, to become a bona fide all-star. It's not quite there yet. Paul Pierce missing, but Tristan Thompson right there for the dunk, tying him at 108. And now we have DeMar DeRozan. The top of the key, pulls up for the jumper, sinks it, and the Pistons take a 2-point lead. DeRozan now with the pass, stolen. And now we have Paul Pierce. Can't quite get past his defender. And then we got a steal. Is that Kyle Lowry doing the dirty work? Yes, it was. Nets are going to lose this one. Pistons, they're not quite as strong this year as in years past. And, I don't know how to feel about the Pistons, but they did win that game against the Nets. How about a three by the Heat? And now we have Kyrie Irving missing. Kevin Durant making this basket. We're watching the Heat versus the Bucks. And now here is Gilbert Arenas with the basket there. 95-91. We got a corner three missed. Then Anthony Davis the rebound and basket. 97-91 is the score now. We got a made shot there. Gilbert Arenas again. 3-point lead for the Heat. KD with the basket. So now the lead is at 5 for Miami. We got Gilbert Arenas guarded by Kyrie. No longer gets free. Makes the shot. But we got Anthony Davis now. Missing the basket. Nice defense by Taj Gibson. And now we have Manu with the Euro step there. I like seeing the Euro step from Manu. Gilbert Arenas guarded by Irving. Now we have the pass to Taj Gibson. The basket's good. 1-point game. Here's Arenas with the alley-oop to Taj Gibson. Very nice. How about Valanciunas? To Cephalosha, to Irving, back to Valanciunas. That's a dunk. 102-101 is the score. Gilbert Arenas to the layup. And the Bucks take a 3-point lead. So the Bucks are hanging in there. The Bucks kind of remind me of mid-2010 Spurs. They're older team, all veterans, but still playing pretty damn elite is what we're getting out of them. Of course, they got Ginobili. That's the connection there. But, Dirk is still looking great. Gilbert Arenas in this sim is still playing pretty damn great. So the Bucks are a team to reckon with for sure. Now let's watch Bulls, Sixers. I really like these. These teams are fun to me. Ricky Rubio making his three. We probably could see more teams, but the Bucks, the Bulls, the Sixers, the Cavs, the Heat. We're just in a sweet spot right now of these teams. Going at each other, having some talent on all these teams. And when we have Batum with a three there. 110-107 is the score. Now here's a screen. A pass. A steal. Ricky Rubio to Fournier. That's a layup. Sorry. That's a layup. Dwayne Wade at the wing. He's going to make that jumper to tie the game at 112. And now here is a pass to Greg Oden. The basket's good. Count it. And the foul. 115, 112. And we have Dwayne Wade to Josh Smith for the dunk. And that's it. 120, 115 is the final score. And okay, so that's that game. Sorry, I got distracted. Sixers Jazz. How about some Jazz? 99-89 is the score. David West missing. You see Chris Mim push off and get that rebound. How is that okay? How the fuck is that okay? To drop an F-bomb out of nowhere. Yeah. 3 there for the Sixers. Then we got Tyreek Evans with the pass to David West, who makes the baseline jumper. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And we got a missed jumper by George Hill, but the dunk, Tyreek Evans. Tyreek Evans is looking pretty nice for the Jazz. How about David West making this basket over Kevin Love? Now Steph Curry against George Hill. The pass to Iggy. It's good. Tie game at 107. David West guarded by Kevin Love. And David West gets the best of Love. Curry. Jumper's good. But it's a 1-point game. The Jazz are ahead. Now here's David West. Missing. Al Harrington with the rebound. And we got Batum with the dunk. 1-point game. Tyreek Evans. The pass. The missed shot. West with the rebound in the basket. 1-point lead for the Jazz. Steph Curry gets the lead back for the Sixers. And now there's less than a minute left to go. Crowd is starting to get on their feet. You got Curry for 3. That's money. It's his MVP year, man. I'm telling you. Steph Curry is like that now. 4-point lead for the Sixers. Got a basket for the Jazz. Tyson Chandler to George Hill. At the wing now. Steph Curry guarding him. Let's see. Are we gonna get OT tonight? Are we gonna get OT tonight, David West? Yes, we are. Holy smokes! OT. Let's get it. Here's George Hill pulling up for the jumper, sinking it. 2-point lead for the Jazz. George Hill missing. David West with the pass to Jared Dudley, who makes the 3. Now it's a 5-point game. Bogut to Iggy. Jumper's good. But the Jazz are now up by 5. How can the Sixers respond to that? Steph Curry for 3. That's good. Muy bueno. And then a dunk there for the Sixers. So it's a 2-point game. David West with a jumper to keep the Jazz ahead, and they're going to win the game. 138-127 Jazz. Do you manage to pull it off in Utah? If we can get a nice shot of Curry. I feel like he's probably the person to use for the cover of this video because he's playing pretty damn great, and it's fun to see him take that extra step to be even better than he's been. You see J.R. Smith dunking the ball for the Raptors. It's 88-83. Raptors versus Pacers. Paul Millsap with the reverse jam. And then we have Kawhi Leonard with a jumper. 1-point game. Kawhi gets the screen from Horford. The jumper is good. 89-88. Kawhi Leonard with the dunk over James Harden, of all people. Check that out. Oh, yeah. Over 2 people, really. Awesome play. Trevor Ariza, too, was a victim in that one. Now we got, the pass to Cousins, the dunk. 91-90. Parker to Kawhi. That 3's good. 97-90 now is the score. Got Kyle Korver to Al Horford. Horford with the hop step and the basket. 104-94 is the score, and the final score will be that. So the Pacers end up winning by 10, and we're watching them again against the Heat now as we start to wrap up this video. Got Tony Parker with a nice shot there for the Pacers, 3-point game. Al Horford to Parker. Parker pulls up for the jumper, making it into 7-point game now, actually. As you see Tony Parker with the missed floater. Rebound, Heat. Now here's Cephalosha with the pass. Valanciunas comes away with the layup there. 7-point game. What can the Heat do at this point? Kyrie to Valanciunas. He misses! Surely we're going to get a foul because this game is over. Although it doesn't look like the Heat are fouling. I'm not quite sure why. I think they should foul, but they won't. Oh, it's too late now. Who cares at this point? But Kawhi with that shot. This game is over. 112-103. And the Pacers do win. So, yeah, the East, these teams are really going at each other. You're not quite sure who's really, the leader of the pack. Although it does certainly feel like the Bucks are maybe a step ahead of a lot of these teams, as you'll see from the standings. We got the trade deadline. So Amari Stoudemire is now on the Suns. They're trying to make a playoff run. You got 3-team trade: Celtics, Hawks, Wizards. Isaiah Thomas is no longer on the Celtics. He's on the Hawks now. That's mainly, and then Marcus Smart is now on the Celtics. Marcus Morris is also on the Celtics. Al-Farouq Amino also on the Celtics. Joakim Noah is back. Joakim Noah went to the Warriors. JaVale McGee is now back on the Spurs. That was a mistake. So Joakim Noah started the season on the Spurs. JaVale McGee was moved during the offseason, but JaVale McGee at this point is just way more efficient and not as good of a defender, but they need his efficiency in San Antonio. So decided to correct that. That's more of a mistake than anything else, letting that happen, because JaVale McGee is just, they were a playoff team. I thought Noah would make them maybe a little bit better than that, but no, he's making them worse. So bringing JaVale McGee back onto the Spurs, and we're just going to pretend it never happened. There's the scoring leaders. Not much change there. Steph Curry up ahead there with Rudy Gay, which is kind of fun, kind of weird that Rudy Gay is also way up there. You see the rebound and assist leaders. Russell Westbrook with 9.9 assists. We got steals and block leaders. Okay, let's get into the standings here. So 31-12, that's the Lakers. You got the Clippers, Grizzlies, and Jazz. So not much change there at all, actually. The 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you got the Mavericks at 22-19. Got the Kings at 500. The Pelicans just below 500. The Rockets 20-23. The Spurs 19-23. Thunder, Suns, Nuggets 19-25. They definitely are doing a lot better than when they were 2-12. Looked like things are going to be really bad, and it's not quite that way. But that's the West. The East, yeah, the Bucks are just crushing it right now. 36-7. My God. Yeah. So that's it, though. All-Star Weekend episode is the next episode, and I won't delete it this time by accident. That's next episode. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe.